Good, beautiful morning, family, and welcome to Kingdom Moments. Today's focus begins 7 lessons from 7 days in Utopia. In your ears will hear a word behind you. This is the way. Walk in it whenever you turn to the right or to the left. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. This is the opening Bible verse that appears to introduce the movie 7 Days in Utopia. It's a Christian movie about a golfer who struggles with life, trying to find his own identity in a world that wants to impose a forced identity on him. At his breaking point, he finds himself stranded and secluded in a little town called Utopia. There, he finds a mentor, a teacher, and a guide who leads him to see God's plan for his life, but in a most unusual way. The young man gets 7 days and 7 lessons in various places and in various ways, each intended to open his eyes to his true identity and to blind him to what the world expects from him. And these lessons that he learns are these. Number 1, you must have conviction. Without it, you will be pulled away. Number 2, you must have rhythm, balance, and patience, emotional control. Number 3, respect tradition, but have passion for the truth. Next, confidence means to be prepared and to always be ready for the unexpected. Number 5, freedom is powerful. Number 6, SFT. We'll talk about that later. And last one, number 7, I have a purpose and a calling. For each lesson, we will hear a word from the Lord as to how this relates to our lives. Because you see, the world is trying to impose a false identity on each and every one of us. That identity says that we are weak, we are defeated, we are depressed, we are rejected, we are a product of our upbringing, we are trapped in situations we find ourselves in, and we are destined to live a life of hardship. But beloved, we know full well that according to the Word of God, these things are not so. We do know that we will have tribulation, but we need to know who overcame it. And each of us has experienced the lies that for the voices that scream the loudest and scream the longest, we have a tendency to either believe that lie or set it aside. Instead of putting it in its place. This is just one of the major lessons that the Lord has revealed through this movie. We tend to be able to identify the enemy, but we do not necessarily have all of the tools God has provided for us to deal with him. Because you see, to deal with the enemy is to not focus on him, but to focus on who God has made you to be, so that you will know that the enemy is defeated, even in your life. I look forward to starting this study with you. God bless you. Take care. Love you, family.